Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the next episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. And this time we're going to do the class trial, so let's jump in.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Of course we will. That's the easiest way to do everything.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
then you're fucked.
I will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Ooh.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cool rule.
It is, but that's how it works in this game.
Then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Nope.
What? Who cares about that game?
It's an important piece of this trial.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Ooh.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Yeah, I can't believe that. It's like it's a video game in a video game, huh?
I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Exactly. Characters in the game were girl A. The high school girl. In the beginning. Basically, the staff role after clearing the game should be able to figure out who's who. First character was able to control was Girl A, and Girl A was Mikan.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsuki.
Exactly.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Typical Girl A, man. Typical Girl A.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Nope.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Monokuma doesn't give a fuck.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Oh.
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Yep.
Huh?
Said that was Girl B.
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Hehe.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Understatement of the year.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
You see, we're hyper energetic and unique. Monokuma can be if Yuhiko also is unlikely, my hero also. So it's Ibuki!
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Exactly.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Ooh, that was a real flat joke, but let's give it a pass. Yep, Chiaki, I get your feeling.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Yeah. Go see this, only camera with her.
I see!
My hero.
Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Yep. Yuhiko.
See? Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko? Huh. I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
You solved the game even.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Nah.
Another person?
Yeah.
It was one of the names on the staff roll.
Hmm.
The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Exactly. Sato was the one missing.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were 2 Kuzuryus?
Because in the game there are 2.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Twice. It's true I have a hunch, but to call out like that, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Had a little sister, as he told us in the diner.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
Yep.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
He knows it even. I really don't want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character I can see being the high school girl who died at the beginning.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Exactly. Yeah.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Nope.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Yep.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Oh, now you're pissed. Why?
Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
I love Nagito's throwing reaction sometimes.
You said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Whoa.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events.
Exactly.
That's why it's the movie.
Exactly.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
You wouldn't have, because you like her, actually.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Yeah.
It happened just the other day.
Nope, it didn't. That's the thing about this whole thing. It's so long.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Exactly, Monokuma. Thank you for bringing up that point again.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Yeah, it's like the Terra case where he didn't want to believe it.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Nope.
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Yeah.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
He's kind of on the top of the list right now.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
Nope.
That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Whoa.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Yeah, he acted the same way the whole time.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Yeah.
Girl A is Mikai. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
Exactly.
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
Somebody who went around with the story.
Story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Right, Chiaki.
Me? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Nope.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Yeah, thank you, Hajime. I feel the same way.
May be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Ooh. Also, there's a strange rivalry going on. Why did we go there?
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Oh yeah.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
Oh yeah.
What? No way! Is that true?
The funny thing is, they are kind of rivals, but they still have this way going on, which makes no sense.
This world is so violent, don't you know?
Oh.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
No, they're not, but it's still
The
weird.
mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Exactly.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Okay. Should be able to base on the content. Cause Girl E was the killer. Easy as that.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Right.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Right.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
Yeah.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But...
Yeah.
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
You played the game. It's fucking obvious, you moron. God
In order
damn
to
it.
make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
Dick.
It's a murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Oh. Nice one.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Nice one, Chiaki. That's great.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Oh yeah.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
You have no fucking idea what's going on, so shut the fuck up, man.
I'll start explaining.
Okay.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Yeah.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
Yep.
But the door to the music room was locked.
Yep, the perfectly
So
locked
Girl
room.
D went to get the key from the office. And when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside,
She was dead.
found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Oh yeah.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
Nope.
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Mm-hmm.
How does that sound?
Almost right.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
She does.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yeah.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
But the room was locked and she didn't have the
Did
key
she
on her.
lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Yeah.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But she didn't hide the key. They found it in the teacher's lounge.
Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Exactly.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Right.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped.
Nice idea, Denkomaru, but we'll stop you right there. It doesn't work because she would have hadn't gone through the entrance hall where the four girls were standing.
And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
Nope, 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 nope.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Exactly, Chiaki.
Then forget this.
Yep.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Nope, not at all.
Is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Ah. Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E was waiting in the hallway as the killer. Then what did Girl E do after the killing? Girl inside the music room. I need to clear up that first. Okay, let's see. What do we have?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Exactly.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other four girls should have been there.
Not.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those four and wait in front of the music room?
Nope.
She probably used a hidden passageway.
Nope.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
What the fuck?
After she killed the first victim,
So
what
let's
did
skip.
Girl E do?
We don't.
The window and
Since
escaped
we all see all the
So how
discussion
did Girl E get
points.
to the front of the music
Music
To go
room.
back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall.
That's the truth. We can't deny that one.
Entrance hall, the other four girls should have
That's
been there.
also the truth. We can't deny
At the
that one.
entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Nope. They didn't.
No, that's wrong.
They heard the vase shattering.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
Exactly.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Exactly.
Vase? How low can you go?
Whoa.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall.
Yep.
Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
Exactly.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Exactly.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Yep.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Nope, not yet.
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
That was easy.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
Oh,
What the heck? You're so annoying.
you are annoying as well. You're not even helping the case.
Let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Oh.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
Ooh.
Disgusting one.
Yoko.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Not directly,
Now then,
but
will
it
you
is
guys
revealed
be
in a
able
way.
to figure it out?
Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we were to can advance as long then I have to do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Nothing. There's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and known subjects are very durable. You won't destroy them. Durable white noise can will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not reflect if you won't appear at. You get the gist, right? Appears the debate is getting tougher, so I for times some raves. I hear there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencers. Gun something. I wonder who that is. Was out of line now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's see what kind of bullets are. Broken fish tank. Fish tank is important for this one. Victim scene photo.
Weapon inside the music room, huh?
Broken vase,
What about
crime.
broken glass?
But as usual.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Nope. Yeah.
Think you topped her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon. Then the piano.
No.
Why are you going even bigger?
Hey, somebody
Investigation conducts universal chaos.
Stupid.
That big a scale too?
Stupid.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Got it now.
She beat her to death with her fists!
Nope. Unconventional weapon.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Yeah.
What about broken glass?
Nope. It's a blunt to the
Isn't
head.
the cause of death a blow to the head?
Exactly. Thank you.
Think you topped her with the fish tank.
Nope.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Right.
Then the piano.
Nope.
Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts
Stupid.
Isn't that big a scale too?
Oh, god damn it.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's it.
I agree with that.
With the swimsuit and the gravel inside the swimsuit, she whacked her on the head, and that's why there's a stolen swimsuit.
Got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
Exactly.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
I got the gist of that.
Just as I thought, I'm chosen by the gods.
Nope.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
What kind of bag?
The weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit.
Exactly.
If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Right.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea.
It is a fantastic idea, and with this point, we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And all there's left to say is love, and bop.